I will. So you asked me what inspired me to take part in this race. I suppose I've sailed all my life, ever since I was a young boy, and I think the passion to sail around the world has always been there, but also to sail across the Atlantic. And so that's what I'm going to do this time. But I've always really been inspired by sailing, always enjoyed it, it's always been part of my life. And I think to be part of the Clipper race is perhaps the icing on the cake. It's just going to be amazing. So I'm really looking forward to do that. What am I looking forward to? Well, I think the most special thing about being at sea is at night time, when you have clear nights, just looking up into the sky, seeing the stars. And when you're on the boat's slightly rolling, so it appears as if the sky is rolling and you're staying still. So that's a really special part. Also, you know, the wildlife. I think we see a bit of marine wildlife, a bit of activity, and also sunrises and sunsets. They're going to be really special as well. So here I am on the bow of the boat. As you see, it's fair size, 70 feet, and we've got our logo on the side, Great Ormond Street. So the route takes us from here, from Portsmouth Harbour, out into the Solent, where we'll do a parade of sail, so that all the spectators can get a good view of us. Then we make our way to the west, up to Land's End, and then head south down into the Bay of Biscay, where the weather is forecast to be, as expected, pretty rough. And then we go further down, get into Cadiz, Port of Sherry. Have a couple of nights there, and really that's just to shake down the boat, make sure that the boat's all ready for the transatlantic across to Uruguay. So we sail, and then it depends on where we go, depends on the weather conditions as to whether we make what transit we take. But we're hoping to get into Uruguay the first week of October, and of course that means getting across the doldrums, which will have all the issues and problems we have with no wind, but lots of probably downpours, which we'll probably be very grateful for. These boats have no showers, so we've got a month to see no showers, so any rain, particularly in the doldrums, that we get will be gratefully appreciated. You've asked about the route. Well, the route, so it goes from Portsmouth, we go down to Port of Sherry, and then across to Punta d'Este. Punta d'Este is a stopover. It's the end of leg one. It's where I'll be leaving the boat. I'll probably have mixed feelings about that. And then the boat carries on, it goes to Cape Town, and then into the Southern Oceans, which is really the fast part of the race, where it's going to be quite cold, and get to Australia in Perth, and stop over there. That's the end of leg two, and around leg three, on the bottom of Australia, then up the coast into South China Sea. This is another leg, and then across to the States, which is across the Pacific, which is going to be quite a race, and then down from the Pacific down into the Panama Canal, through the Panama Canal, and back up to Canada. And then the final leg is from Canada across to the UK, across to Oban, finishing in Oban, and then another leg down here to Portsmouth, where hopefully we'll finish in July next year, and I'll come back for that.